Happy Wednesday, everyone. I know it's midweek, that hump day. Hey, I know sometimes things can be tough. Here's the real deal. Being an entrepreneur, I'm going to discourage you a little bit and then I'm going to motivate you a little bit. You know, being an entrepreneur is definitely one of the hardest things there is to do. And if anyone ever told you it's easy, then they lied to you. And that's one tip too. If you ever, try to recruit someone, try to partner with them, don't ever tell them it's easy, because if you hype it up, generally, you may get fool some people, but people who are good and smart, actually turns them away. So keep it real. Don't hype them up. Never hype it up. But being an entrepreneur, it's difficult. Right? You have things, never-ending problems. And if you ever feel that you're going to be an entrepreneur and then you can retire and, just go to an island and sip these fancy drinks and relax, never work again, it's not that way. And if you actually have that mentality, the mindset, so you're not just going to work and never work again, you're never going to be successful. You don't have to grind that mindset attitude. And some of you may not even understand that now, but when you get there, you will understand that. I thought one time I'm never going to work, but if you don't work, the person you become to achieve that success, it's going to be so boring. Of course I want to work. What I'm going to do, like never work again? That would be so boring. So I want to share a few things. It is still the most rewarding thing because you get that time flexibility. And I think one of the most important things is you can do whatever you want. You have an idea, you can do it. There's no one that says you can't do it, right? And I think you get the freedom. You get to create your freedom, not determining, not depending on, a friend of mine just recently asked me about the news, the negative economy. I think I don't let that bother me because I focus my energy on creating stuff, creating good, creating things that grow, making a purpose, right? If I get sucked into the negative news, I won't be able to do that. It would suck out my energy. So I'm always focused on giving more. And if I was working for someone else, I wouldn't be able to do that. And that's one of the things I love about being an entrepreneur. We get to create our freedom. So I know I'm sharing this because I'm encouraging you. It is difficult, but it's so worth it. There's days where you're not going to do much. Yesterday was one of those days where I didn't get much done. I had baseball in the morning with the kids, baseball in the afternoon with the kids a little bit. In between, I did some stuff in the morning. And then in the evening, my son got invited to practice one of the top teams in our area. And, there I went. So, but just make sure the non-negotiables, you do a little bit every day, right? We talked about those weekly goals. There may be minimum goals. You do a little bit every day. You don't need to do a lot, but you definitely need to do a little bit every day to move your business forward. But hey, entrepreneur journey, it's not easy, but it's still the best thing to do because you get to create your freedom and be your own boss. Anyway, that's what I have. I'm fired up. I appreciate you. Appreciate the week. Appreciate the challenges because that's how we go. Now it's over to you. Go out there. Have a positive